Hey, what is up, you guys? It's your boy Mystic Shadow here, and today I'm back in today's video. I am going to be telling you guys how Mystic Clan began, and like all the members, all of their like special uniques, like all the what are they unique at, and like what are they good at. Hope you guys will enjoy. This is also a re-upload because this guy named Incred Panther, make sure you report him. He hacked my channel and deleted some videos. He changed my name. He did all of that stuff, but hope you guys will enjoy. Let's go. Alright, so Mystic started as a clan where we just did it for fun, and it's still that, but like we made like an Instagram business account. We've made like all of this stuff. We've started a PlayStation account for the whole of Mystic. We've done a lot of things for Mystic, and we still haven't uploaded a video on the channel, but like we're gonna get to that stuff. We're definitely, for the first video, I think what I'm thinking of doing is definitely Mystic Zone Wars, which will be good because we will be putting in the Zone Wars we'll be doing with most likely Mystic Kings, Mystic Carnage, Mystic Reigns, Mystic Hawk, Mystic Fog, Mystic Temper, and Mystic Samurai. And most of them, most likely them. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that for the first video. But first, let's get into how it began. So Mystic began as a small clan. We didn't really mind anything. We just began it. And me and this, yeah, it was a little school clan. Carnage just told me. And it like, basically what happened was, so me and my old friend, we used to be old best friends. Now we're not really best friends, we're not really big friends because we've had fights, definitely. But I'm going to be telling you guys how it started and stuff. So like, we basically started it as like him saying like random things, and then I said to him, dude, he said, dude, we should pick Fade, F-A-D-E. And I'm like, dude, that's so similar to Face. And he's like, oh my god, fine. Then we should choose Viper. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? And then I settled on Mystic, because I'm like, yo, dude, Mystic's a really good name. And he's like, what about Mystical? Imagine Mystical Shadow, Mystical Samurai, Mystical Carnage, Mystical Kings. That just sounds weird.
What are you doing? I could have gone.
And like, it's just like that. And basically, we settled on Mystic, and at lunch that day, I remember going into the library and editing our logo. So our new logo is a lot more different to our old logo. And the kid said that he's gonna copyright it, cause he's like dumb like that. He thinks he can copyright it. And then I say to him, yo, if I make a new logo, I'll copyright it as well then. And then this kid for real said, yeah, you can't copyright it. You need to go through a lot of papers. And I'm like, the fuck? How come you said you could copyright it? He's like, And he basically put the copyright symbol next to it. And we started it up. We showed everyone that we were going to add into. And most of them were not good, okay? Most of them were garbage at the game, okay? Like, one of the names was, I don't want to name any names. I'm not going to say his real name. Let's say his name was, what's it called? Let's say his name is David. David sounds like a fuckboy name, because he's a fuckboy. Yeah, so let's so-called David was like all this time he was like, yeah, can I be in? And I 1v1'd him, shat on him, and his name on Fortnite was Constipated Lime. Oh, what? Got him. So his name was Constipated Lime and stuff, like that was so weird. And all these other guys, their names were garbage, like what? So I recruited them without even 1v1ing them, so that was weird.
Whoa, that's weird.
And we had racked up like 10 members. That most of them were garbage, and it was kind of weird. So eventually Mystic got into a fight, and
Joel?
I was the one that was getting fought with, and the only reason I was getting fought with was
I'm coming from the
because
side. I'm coming from the
I
side.
kicked one of the members
I'm coming from the side.
because
Are there more kids?
he was like garbage, and I wanted to properly start Mystic up. And the member was friends with everyone
Wait,
else,
I'm coming.
best friends with everyone else. And he told them to leave Mystic. So Mystic had around 5 members,
Push without me.
and all their members were G's
I'm here from
who
the side.
stuck with me. But the members who left me, well,
you're gonna die straight
it resulted in a lot of fights. So, the first fight was with me,
I love
ex-Mystic, what's his name? Ex-Mystic, I don't even know his name.
Where are you going? I haven't even eaten breakfast.
Ex-Mystic, no, Mystic Range was still in. Ex-Mystic, okay, I'm just gonna say that okay, so there was 4 Mystic members that were willing to fight me. So, what happened was, the other Mystic members just were still gonna fight me, but like, they weren't like as rude as these Mystic members. So the first one was 3 Mystic members came up to me, and I'm like, yo, and they're like, yo, and I'm like, yo, what's up? And I just look at them and I'm like, yo, why'd you leave Mystic? And they're like, 'cause you kicked us, you stupid idiot. And I look at them like, okay. And one of the ex-Mystic members was like fucking humongous. He was like maybe 5'9", 5'10", and he was bigger than us because we were year 6s back then, year 6. And the guy, one of the Mystic members, was like 5'10", maybe even 6 feet. And he was fucking tall. So he came up to me and started pushing me, and he, for reals, just was so like aggressive. Like, no, what's it called? What's the word called?
Dude, it's the last
like,
just get to zone.
when you're like
Hello, are you
aggressive, but you're being nice,
there?
kind
Calling his
of.
dad.
Like, you're aggressive. No, he's like,
Oh, this
you're
kid's
aggressive.
the other guy.
Like, you're being really rude to them, but like
Dude,
in a sarcastic way.
This is the
I don't know what it's called.
It is.
Yeah, okay, he was just being a rude jerk and shit. So he's like, no, he was being passive aggressive, and like, he was like so rude and shit, and we started fighting. I kept on pushing him, and eventually I just got over it. I got so pissed off at them. There was a log back there, and I pushed one over the log, and I threw one to the floor, and then the 6 feet tall one literally just punched me and like kicked me, and I walked off.
Can I get some kills, man, please?
And basically that's what happened with the first fight. And the second fight, so we were in art class, and some guy really got pissed off at me because he left Mystic himself. So I was like, please explain why you're so pissed off. And like, he's like, oh my god, look at this idiot kid. And I'm like, okay, well, fine. And this kid literally goes outside, grabs dirt, and freaking puts it on my seat, and then starts laughing and starts calling me salty. Dirt and salt don't mix. He's a dumbass. So basically, we have a fight, and he whips out a pencil from thing and stabs me in the arm with the pencil. Like, what? And like, everyone's just calling me salty from that day on. And there was this one kid, I'm gonna say his name right fucking now. His name's Marco, alright? He's a bitch ass. Alright, I'm still in his school, okay? We moved schools, he went to the same school. I'm still in his school, and I'm still willing to kill him. But, yeah, we said that and stuff. And this was Constipated Lime, by the way, guys. I don't think he's ever gonna be on Mystic ever again, because he's not good enough. But that was that. And basically, that was most of the fights, and most of the fights really started like them going onto me and like fighting me, and it was all like that. So let's get off that rude, unpositive stuff, and let's get to all the Mystic members and how good they are. Alright guys, so the first Mystic member is definitely on the list. The first Mystic member is Mystic Lynx. Mystic Lynx is definitely an overall player. He's good at everything. He's definitely really good at aim as well, but not the best aimer in Mystic. He has about 200 wins. The next Mystic member is Mystic Hawk. Mystic Hawk just hit, I think, 215 wins. Mystic Hawk is definitely a player, one of the smartest players in Mystic. I definitely rely on him and like stuff like that. He has 200 wins. He has, I think, a lot of that stuff. Like Mystic Hawk's a really smart player. Next one is Mystic Kings. Mystic Kings is the most insane sniper I know. He is not the greatest trick shotter. He's hit like maybe he's hit a lot of trick shots in his life, but definitely not the best trick shotter I know, but definitely the best sniper I know. He's decent at building, good at aiming, all that stuff. He's pretty good overall, but his snipes are really good. Me, I'm the best builder in Mystic, and I'm a decent aim. Mystic Reigns, one of the OG Mystic members. I'll also be telling you guys the OG Mystic members. So, Mystic Reigns is definitely good at overall stuff. He has like maybe 100 wins. He does not have close to the most Mystic wins. I think Mystic Reigns has the least amount of wins, but is still really good player.
It's me, someone else.
Mystic Carnage, really good player overall. He definitely does have a lot of time off the game, so he's like gets a lot like worse, and then he gets better. He's good overall. He has some of the most Mystic wins in Mystic. He has about 300 wins. I think that's the most in Mystic. Maybe, oh wait, no. He has the second most in Mystic of the wins, 300. Mystic Pulse, one of the greatest editor in Mystic, insane player overall. Mystic Samurai, really good player overall, very, very good builder, insanely good ping. He's really good player, really good builder and stuff like that. He might be top 4 best players. Top 4 best builders, sorry. Mystic Silver, one of the OGs as well. I'll tell you all of the OGs because I've skipped some. Mystic Silver, he's a really good player. He's the first Nintendo player that Mystic has. I've taught him personally. Like, I've taught him how to do his 90s. I've taught him how to do like what to do in certain situations, so he's really good at that stuff. Mystic Storms, insanely good editor, insanely good at everything. I think he has how many wins? Like he has about 300 wins. He's really good editor, nearly even at Mystic Pulse's level, and he's a good builder. Mystic Fog, insane builder, insane aim, really good player overall. I think he has about 200 wins. Mystic Temper, this guy has the most wins in Mystic. He has about 200, oh wait, no. He has about 300 plus wins. Pretty sure he has the most. He's insanely good at editing, insanely good. But he's not the best at editing. He's also he's the best aim in. He has the best aim in Mystic. Basically, that's all their skills, and that's what they're good at. I'm gonna be telling you guys which ones are OGs now. So the OG best Mystic members, OG Mystic members are Mystic Hawk, Mystic Kings, Mystic Shadow, Mystic Reigns, Mystic Carnage, Mystic Silver, and those are the OG Mystic members. Those are the OG Mystic members, and the ranked. Okay, I don't want to do this because this is so rude to some of the Mystic members, but I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, all right. So the ranked Mystic members. Okay, so the worst Mystic member in Mystic. Oh, I don't want to stop beef, but it's Mystic Reigns. Mystic Reigns, insanely good player, but compared to everyone, not as good as them. Next, second worst Mystic member is definitely. Oh, I don't know this one.
Not very happy.
Mystic. Mystic. Oh, I don't know this one. Okay. Next, second worst Mystic member is definitely gotta be Mystic Silver. Third worst Mystic member. Oh shit, someone's calling me. Third worst Mystic member is going to be Mystic Lynx. Fourth worst Mystic member is going to be Mystic Kings and Mystic Carnage.
These are the last kids.
Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna swipe that around. I'm gonna swap that around quickly.
Watch out, they just
Fourth worst
Wait,
Mystic
that
member is
idiot
gonna be
dropped.
Mystic.
Nice. Sorry.
Mystic Kings and Mystic Carnage. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh. Then fifth worst Mystic member is gonna be
I'm on top of him.
Mystic Samurai. Sixth worst Mystic
Tag him for
member
another 20.
is gonna be
Let's go!
Mystic Storms. Seventh worst Mystic member is gonna be Mystic Fog, and then it's gonna be Mystic Temper, and then it's gonna be me. That was honestly hard.
Wait, one of them's
And
switching.
Mystic Pulse is around.
Wait, they're getting.
And Mystic Pulse is around
Oh, get to zone actually.
fourth or third best. Now, Mystic Carnage, Mystic Kings, and Mystic Samurai are all the same. But I really didn't know what to choose between them. I love all of the members. I love every single member in Mystic. They're all my friends. And just all good friends. So, those of them all ranked. I don't want to start beef, alright? They're all insanely good members. All of them are insanely good. I don't want to start any beef. So, recap. I'm best. Mystic Temper second best. Mystic Frogs third best. Mystic Storms is fourth best. Mystic Pulse is fourth best. Mystic Samurai, Mystic Carnage, and Mystic Kings are fifth best. They're all around the same. Fifth best is Mystic Lynx. Sixth best is Reigns. No, sixth best is Mystic Lynx, and then seventh best is Mystic Silver, and then eighth best. Wait, no. Mystic Reigns is last best. Mystic Lynx is third last best, and then Mystic Silver is second last best. And Mystic Hawk, I forgot to put him somewhere. I think he's around third.
I'm getting
Third best.
Fuck them.
And the kicked people from Mystic are definitely Mystic Fish, Mystic Hurricane, and a couple more. Like, there's a lot that I forgot their names of. Mystic Hurricane is a stupid idiot. Unsubscribe from his channel. If you've sub to him, he's garbage at the game. He doesn't know how to do his 90s. He can't do anything. He's a liar. He's a liar. And everything like that. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love all my the Mystic members. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.
I joined your live and then my iPad went.